So with Pablo farming his little heart out, I kind of like it if he planted the food first, but I guess that'll work. What else do we need to do around the base? Well, we need more bedrooms. We need more workshop rooms. But I think we're actually going to put in another hydroponics bay first. Put it right next to this one. Because I'm not happy with how many hydroponics bays we got in there. How many hydroponics basins we have. I think we need more. So I'm going to queue up some more. Why are those things not connected? Oh. Well, that'll help. Let's fill in the gap. I'm also going to designate a bunch more of this metal to mine. I'm going to be a little bit careful, I'm afraid, about buildings that are potentially in the mountain. But we'll deal with that as it happens, if it happens at all. We could do with some lights in our hallways. Are guys getting bad thoughts for being in the dark? Oh, you said that we sold a prisoner? Oh. Some more tribes people. They're attacking immediately, so let's turn on our turret. It's not ideal position. They're gonna tend to hug this wall. Pablo can stay in bed because he's not that useful. Look at these guys up though. Where is our rifle wench? NG, what are you doing all the way up there? Oh. Well, you can keep doing that. Are they beating on our wall? They are. What jerks. Also, why is the turret not on? Oh, did I turn it off? That was dumb. NG, get up here. Get him. Careful, Finn. You nearly shot NG right there. That would have sucked. Oh, NG got shot. Run, NG. What happened? Oh, you're pretty badly hurt. Go get some treatment. Let's have Finn and Julie take the fight to these guys. A little bit tense. God damn it, Finn. Don't need a little cut. Okay. Go get medical help. You're pretty fucked. I fucking hate these bows, man. They're super dangerous. I hate that they outrange the turrets. It's so annoying. We're definitely gonna have to get that wall set up. Make their bows a lot less dangerous. We could have Pablo get up there and fight them. Oh, never mind, they're fleeing. That was fucking annoying as shit. Actually, Julie, why don't you strip these guys first? I like clothes. Looks like they're wearing parkas because the weather's getting kind of cold. There we go. Free parkas that are actually in pretty good condition. Now one of these guys was wearing frayed clothes, I noticed. Wearing frayed apparel. Yeah, we need to get you some new pants. Julie's freaking out. All those corpses, and she's hungry and tired. Just everybody's not having a good day. I think we'll speed up a little bit of time, let these guys get medical help. Yeah, everybody's pretty good. Alright, everybody's up and about. So we're going to start checking on these guys for clothes. So you need pants. We don't have any pants. Maybe we should get our tailoring set up. That sounds like a good idea. So let's build a little workshop here. A little 5x5 workshop. That'll be our tailor's workshop. We'll set up a tailoring table in there and make some better pants. Is anybody wearing frayed stuff that isn't pants? No, your clothes are pretty good. Pablo? Oh, yours are pretty good too. Julie? Nope, yours are pretty good too. It's just Finn. Finn's pants are all tore up. It's okay, Finn. We'll get you some new pants pretty soon. Well, as soon as we can. I can't pretend like it'll be very soon. These hops are growing and stuff. Not growing now, resting. How dare you rest? Fucking grow, goddammit. The rice is nearly grown. Rice grows quick, huh? Maybe we want to focus on rice in our new hydroponics room when it's done. What season are we in? Fall. So winter is coming. We do have a couple of parkas. We have one in our stockpile, but there's some more out there that'll get hauled. Hopefully before too long. And let's get ready to put down our production. Tailor's workbench. Needs power, so we'll pipe some power into there. I have to put a light in there as well. Oop. I don't know if we need a heater in there. We'll see. We might have to build a bunch of heaters once winter actually arrives. And the exhaust of these heaters will be these coolers will be helping keep certain areas warm, but they won't be heating our bedrooms at all. But we'll see how cold it gets deep in the mountain. We might be able to get around not building any at all. Starting to run low on food. Oh, it's only hops and potatoes. A bunch of rice. Okay. I'm gonna add a bunch of thingies in here. Let's slow down time while I do this, so we don't get surprised. I think we'll do pants. We'll set it up, oops, to make sure we always have, 10 pants. Well, that's a bit many. 5. We'll make sure we always have 5. Okay. And we'll also make sure we always have 5 t-shirts. And dusters for the summer. Keep the sun off our back. And we can always sell any excess that we make. We won't bother with jackets. We'll get parkas for the winter. And 5 parkas. So pants, t-shirt, dusters, and parkas. Seems pretty good to me. We should also do cowboy hats. Just because cowboy hats are awesome. Yeah. Let's do cowboy hats too. Just because we can. Give a stockpile of those. And we can look cool with our cowboy hats and dusters. And Finn's going to start doing that right away. And we'll start starting some time again. Shipbuilding basics has been researched, so let's jump over to cremation. We have our new hydroponics room almost built, which is awesome. These guys are really good. They're digging this stuff out super quick. I feel like we're really efficient right now, and I like it. Let's deconstruct these beds. We'll replace them with the fancy beds. Whoop. Make sure everybody's fancy in our colony. I have to wait for them to get deconstructed. Hopefully somebody does that right away. Good job, Engie. Now rebuild it. Preferably before nighttime. Otherwise people will start getting cranky. I'm probably going to want to chop down some more trees pretty soon. But we're doing okay. One more bed. Aww. Who's without a bed? Julie's got one. Pablo. Oh, poor Finn. Is Finn a constructor? No. Well, he's working hard. Making himself some pants. There we go. He has a bed. Finn. Oh, these are really bad pants. You're not very good at making pants, Finn. But go wear some beaver skin pants. They sound cozy. The tortoise leather just sounds kinda, I don't know, weird. So you feel better now because you're not wearing shitty clothes? I guess so. We're not keeping a stockpile of... Oh yeah, we suspended it because we're short on food. Well, we have a load of food now, so let's start cooking again. Get some nice thoughts back. We have a lot of pants. Hey, poor pants. That's better than awful. Might actually swap him over to those. Now, I know they have stats. So the beaver skin actually protects. What about these guys? Oh, you see, the beaver skin is actually better. What about the tortoise leather? No, beaver skin is awesome. Or maybe it's because they're poor. Now let's check his pants that he's wearing. Yeah, it's just because they're better quality, I guess. Well, we'll sort out pants later. We should maybe make the parkas priority, because winter is coming. Let's do that. Move the parka up the list. Get some of those. Our hydroponics is working fine for right now. So I'm not too worried about expanding just yet. But I think we're gonna see about making our defensive fortifications. We'll probably end up moving these turrets as well. Maybe even the solar generators. I'm kind of thinking we move stuff back in here a little ways. Build the wall somewhere out here. Something maybe like this. Like that. And we put like a small hole for them to come in. Is that equal? What is this? Combat supplier, and we are low on medicine. So let's get Julie out of bed. Go buy us some medicine. We'll find out if our new stockpile setup works. Okay, we can sell the bow and the pila. I kinda wanna buy some guns, but we're gonna have to buy a bunch of medicine instead. Get 20 of those. Did it work? Yeah, I guess they just come outside in the closest available area, I guess. That's okay, that works. I'm happy with that. Let's put in some lights. Let's light this place up a little. Not happy with how dark it is. Put one there. One there. That should work for now. Just so it's not entirely pitch black in our base. And we are going to need to keep designating mining out there. And perhaps start setting up our new hydroponics area. We'll just run some power conduit for now. Preparation. Julie's going to start cooking. Get rid of some of those Nutrient paste negative thoughts. Oh yeah, I was going to check to see if this was actually in the middle. Can I do it with the cancel thing? No. Well, let's use the planning mode. We never use that. 16? 15. Okay, so we'll make it a 1 hole. We'll move all this stuff backwards. It'll just force people to come in, so they're not going to outrange us with their bows. We'll wait until the wall is finished before we start demolishing our guns and stuff. I think we'll also put a thing on like that, just to make sure they can't stand back and shoot us through the hole. I generally like to avoid building walls like this with like a kill zone. It just feels kind of cheesy. But we're playing to win, so I'm going to cheese the encounters we have. I don't know why I emphasize cheese so much there. I don't know. Oh, we have some beer. Somebody just drank some beer. Oh, stop drinking the beer. Finn, are you drinking all of the beer, or did you just have some of it? Check it out. Oh, you're only slightly drunk. Some visitors. They're visiting. Once again, that's generally what visitors do. Accelerate some time. Yeah, let's chop down some trees here. Starting to get a little bit low on wood. Gizmo! Is he a mogwai? No, he looks like a human. Ah, I want a mogwai. I think we can leave our solar panels there. I think it's gonna be okay. We'll have to move the turrets back. They're not gonna do anything useful there. I guess this one can stay in there. You can shoot anybody who comes in. But this guy's gonna have to be moved. Let's do that. We'll trim down the power cable a little bit. And I think we'll move the solar generators as well. Let's just move everything back for now. We'll probably get attacked after I unplug everything. So let's actually run some power conduit around here. I'm just trying to keep the power conduit out of the kill zone, so that we don't blow it up. Cancel. There we go. Did we run out of blocks? No, we still got loads of blocks. They'll finish. So we don't have that many people on building duty. The wall is getting there. I'm pretty happy. Let's see about how we're gonna set up our sandbags and stuff. I think perhaps that's the turret, not a sandbag. I think if we build some sandbags. That's not lined up. We'll have a little bit of a gap for our people. We'll just build a wall of sandbags right across like that. We'll put in some turrets, maybe just in front of the sandbags, a little ways, so they don't blow up our people and our sandbags. That's a lot of turrets. That might be too many turrets, but I like it. We'll have to make sure we run some power conduit. It's going to cost us a lot of metal. And I would like to replace our turrets with plasteel turrets at some point. Because plasteel is a lot more robust than regular steel. And we'll be sure to surround these turrets with sandbags, maybe even just give them their own line of sandbags. I think we'll be good. And we'll keep this guy up here just as a little flanky guy. He serves no real purpose, but I don't know, I like him up there. I'm not sure when turrets became people. Oh great, alpha beavers. Well, it's food. And I never say no to free food. It's not quite free, we do have to work for it a little bit, but close enough to free for me. Hopefully we'll get these defenses. Cargo pods. What is these? Boom rat leather. Okay. I was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was. I think I started saying something, and it just kind of escaped me. I don't know. Where are you going, Julie? Oh, you're a hunter. You're going to go hunt. You're going to shoot some alpha beavers with a pistol. She got bored. She's gonna go home. Our hunters are shit. Everybody does it, pretty much, when they have time. So we'll let Julie keep doing that for right now. We have a little bit of food. I'm pretty happy with the amount we have. I don't think we need to immediately expand our hydroponic space. We are using more power than we're generating now, which is a concern. So we'll want to put in those solar panels again, just to help us a little bit. We'll put these in right there. What is this? Friendship's Forest. Coming to hang out. And we can finish off that sandbag. More cargo pods, but I'm more worried about these guys. I thought they were chasing an animal. No. Just the alpha beaver. It's part of their group. Okay. Cargo pod. Oh, I forgot to see where the stuff was. Again. Now I have to play Where is Waldo in this fucking grassy ass area. I don't see it. That's the boom rat leather. We did just get a cargo pod thing, right? I'm not making that up. Am I? You know, I might be. I don't even remember anymore. Let's assume it's out there somewhere and we'll find it one day. But not today. We'll accelerate a little bit more time though. I'm gonna want to put a switch in here. Turn all our turrets off. But we have a little bit of time to kill. Really low on metal. So I think we're gonna designate this whole area as well. It should mostly be metal, I think. And a blight. That's annoying. Good news is the hydroponics bay grows really, really fast, so it's not that big a deal. We have a bunch of shitty clothes in here. Shoddy. Is that better than poor? I don't know. Hey, we have a cowboy hat. It's pretty shitty. But Finn, since you made it, you get to have first dibs. Our first homemade cowboy hat. Looking like a badass there, Finn. Just need to get you a duster. But they're kind of low priority. We're trying to get Parkers first.